Junk, do this. Make this happen.
I'm telling you, folks, nerds are one of the most dangerous groups in this country because they end up running things. But they still hate everybody because they weren't the jocks in high school. So they play little dirty games on everybody. They use their brains to hurt people. And I'm aware of them. Okay? I see you, you little rats.
Don't fuck with the fat kid!
When I came back from Loang Prabang, I didn't have a thing where my balls used to hang, but I had a wooden medal and a fine harangue. Now I'm a fucking hero. I'm sorry, Wilson!
I'm the juggernaut, bitch! This is the chopper!
Put the bunny back in the box.
All your base are belong to us.
This is your fucking wake-up call, man. I kick ass for the Lord.
I ain't got time to bleed.
A season for all things. A time to live and a time to die. A time to build and a time to destroy.
Episode 97.
Episode 97.
Episode at the new place.
Episode at the new place. Episode 97. New place.
Do you hear shit in the background?
I do.
You get any echoes?
I get echo, but that's because of your room.
Oh. Is it echo from my voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get new headphones. That's your money.
Oh, you mean, wait, why new? Oh, because, no, I mean, I don't hear my voice. I hear your voice echoing because of the high ceilings.
Really?
Yeah, that happens in those kind of rooms. That's why, like, an audio recording booth is so fucking small and tight and padded on the inside.
Yeah.
Because it instantly stops sound waves.
Well, I don't have one of those.
No! One day we'll have money.
There's one downstairs. We won't. Nobody listens to this show. We better get we'll have a padded room, but it'll be for other reasons.
Let me out, guys. The tapioca!
Exactly.
God, tapioca's disgusting, dude.
I love tapioca. You kidding me?
Do you really?
Fucking fish eyes are delicious.
I like tapioca balls.
I like both of them.
Ew, you like balls?
What is tapioca made out of?
Fish eyes.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
And the jelly they sweep up at the end of the night on the floor of McDonald's.
Oh, yes.
No.
That makes me so bonery.
Fat guy boner.
There's not much to it. So, are we recording?
Welcome to PODOCALYPSE, episode 97. I am half of the amazement that you are about to perceive through your ear holes. My name is Junk.
And I, atop my new place in my brick tower in Carbondale, Illinois, I'm Fat Guy. Yay.
Together we form of PODOCALYPSE.
Dude, it's so loud here. I'm surprised you're not hearing this.
Well, I can hear, like, the windows open. I can hear, like, passing by cars, but it's
the
not...
windows, I close the windows.
Wow, so I can still hear passing by cars.
You know what? Hold on. I'm going to close my bedroom door. Stand by, sir.
Standing by?
It sounds so much better now.
Yay!
Dude, I've never, like, really lived in a... Well, when I was living in Germany, it was kind of an urban area. But this is a little bit more... Dude, it is fucking loud. Loud. You were here?
I was.
It's constantly police sirens, ambulances, trains, cars, people drinking and yelling.
Yeah, that shit gets old, dude.
Yeah, I zone it out.
Well, I mean...
My cat hated it when he was
yeah.
first here, and he would shake and shiver and try and hide his face in my arm. Now he's fine. Now he's just shitting on my dog's bed and in the corner and refusing to crap in his box.
Aw,
he's like, oh, look, Daddy brought me to a huge place. I'm going to crap everywhere. It's mine.
That's my sock. That's my fat guy homework. That's my dishes. Poop, poop, poop.
Did I tell you the hooker story yet?
I was there for the hooker story.
Oh, you were here.
Okay.
But not the hooker, the stripper.
Yeah, let's reiterate this real quick, okay?
Yeah.
Did we talk about me going across the country, by the way?
No, I don't remember all the stuff. Everything's a blur.
All right, so I went to Wyoming. That was awesome. Oh yeah, we did talk about Wyoming because juggalos are really big in Wyoming.
Did we?
Yeah, and get this, dude. Are you ready for this?
Let's hear it.
I bought a independent rap album from the town I was in Wyoming. They had a record store. I went to the record store. We already talked about this on one of the episodes about like everything was juggalo in the record store. But I bought an indie rap album from someone in that town. You know, I'm very big. I'm very happy to give money to clubs, organizations, projects that are indie produced. You know, I have a lot more faith behind that. So I decided to pick it up, and I was expecting it to be utter and complete shit because it's a brother and a sister, and they look like poster children for what white people should not grow up to be.
So it's like hillbilly fuckers.
Like that. That's they
look like lovers also. Brother and sister and
absolutely.
Lovers.
They look like the brother sister's
and
wife.
If you kicked her in the chin, it would circumcise him.
Absolutely, it would. But they're dressed up
as
in ghetto gear and stuff like that. So I was honestly expecting nothing out of it. And when I played it, granted it's not great, but it's a lot better than I was expecting for some.
Yeah, but you were expecting like fucking pea gravel with shit in it.
You're damn right I was.
So you got a little bit better than pea gravel with shit in it.
I was expecting
and brother sister sex.
Oh yeah.
Do they sing about brother sister sex?
No.
I was fucking my sister, honky, ICP rules.
See, that's what I was expecting. That and the level of like recording in your basement. And it sounds like they actually went into a studio to record.
How many shout-outs went to Shaggy and Violent J?
None. I listened to
not one.
I listened specifically for ICP references because
they didn't even call them out.
Didn't even call them out.
What were they rapping about?
What else would they rap about? Jeez.
Butt fucking. That's what they're rapping about. Sisterly butt fucking.
Don't tell mom.
Because you don't want her to get pregnant yet. Not until she's at least 13.
Not until yeah.
Yeah. So then, only butt fucking.
Well,
she learned that from church.
Isn't that a Jewish tradition?
Yeah. No, the Jewish tradition is biting off children's wieners and sucking the blood out of their cocks.
Okay, I've never dated a Jewish girl. What's it like?
I don't. There was no cutting off of wieners with teeth and sucking blood out of the cock.
How else did you guys
She was a nice girl. She was a nice girl, but nobody was allowed to know we were dating because I was a dirty goy.
Mm-hmm.
And she, bless her heart, she could only eat Jewish food. I forgot. I don't know. It's fucking Jewish kibbles and bits. What's the word I'm looking for?
Kosher Jewish
kosher
kibbles and bits.
She could only eat kosher food.
Not without bacon.
Not without, only with bacon. And I remember being always so proud of getting her the Kosher's best hot dogs. That girl ate hot dogs every single. What a trooper. Yeah. But okay. Where the fuck were we going?
Oh yeah, I don't want to go into this. Yeah, so let's get back out of this and where were we going before we even? Oh yeah, so I went down to Georgia. So some of you listen to this, know this. The other two of you may not, but I went down to Georgia for one day, came back up, saw Fat Guy. We hung out at his new place. He showed me around town. We ate biscuits and gravy. We had food, and it was a fun time. We played Cardocalypse.
We did, and that was very fun. Seriously, guys, I don't game that often. You know, I'll do every once in a while. You know, if somebody asks. I played a game with Junk, and it's a lot of fucking fun. It's really cool, and the cards seriously are fucking hilarious. All three of you that listen to this show, if you listen to it for any amount of given time, you'll get all the inside jokes to the cards. I think it would be funny without knowing the show that much, but I don't know, it's really fucking good. I liked it.
I've actually been told that. Hi, Train.
Yeah, I know. That's the one of 3 or 4 that show up every hour.
I do believe that we need to come up with some kind of a drinking game for the Train every time we hear the
Train.
Train.
Oh my God, people will be hammered.
Well, we talk about masturbation enough, everybody drink, that we need to incorporate a new level to this. I believe the moons have finally collided into a singular lunar eclipse that we can name a new drinking game.
All right, every time the horn's going, if you're at somebody else's house, the person that has home rule, since our hometown is West Chicago, where all the trains come from, whoever owns the device that you're listening to it from can divvy out the drinks to whoever he wants.
Ooh. Well played, sir. So is that an everyone drink?
No, that's whoever owns the device that we're playing from,
right,
can divvy out what everybody else drinks.
So you want to
say you drink a beer, you have a sip, you do a shot, or something to that nature.
So how do you do it?
You do whatever the fuck they say.
No, how do you say it? You don't know.
Drink up, bitch.
There you go. Drink up, bitch. Thank you.
Train says drink this, motherfucker. Train says drink.
Oh, we need fucking we should have a fucking t-shirt like T Fury does, where they do like one shirt every day. We should do a
Train
shirt
says
every
drink.
fucking week. Yeah.
Choo choo, motherfucker.
Dude, I mean, like, what we could do is we could put orders in. Now, the problem with it only having 4 listeners and no one's going to buy them, I guess there's not a problem. But if one person wants to buy them, that's a low print run, so they're going to cost more. Guys, what do you think? Would you be interested in buying Podocalypse shirts if we had one every episode-ish? Like, if we don't do one an episode, it's okay, but every few episodes we have one, and it's only available until the next shirt is available. And but since there are going to be low print run, they'll be about $30. Would you be cool with that?
Shirts. I would love to design shirts. Do you have a place that would do that?
I do. I actually have 3 places.
$30 a shirt.
That's about what they cost for individual runs. Because once you get over into like 30 plus shirts per design, then you can start getting them much cheaper.
Huh, that's actually not bad at all.
Yeah. But I got a place literally like 2 miles from my house. And
badass.
I've printed with them before, and they're very good quality.
I want one.
Yeah, I do too. And that's the problem, is every shirt we make is I'm going to want one. I want a choo-choo motherfucker shirt.
Choo-choo motherfucker.
Train says drink.
Train says drink. Speaking of drinking, I have been doing slightly more drinking than I normally do.
Are you drinking now?
No, I'm not drinking now. I'm poor. I have no money.
Okay.
People come here and they buy drinks for me. It's almost like a novelty. Feed fat guy drinks. That's how it works. And it's happened a lot.
Okay.
I've been to my favorite bar several times, which is the
Cellar.
The Cellar. Enjoy the Cellar, and then I've been taken to PK's, which is down the road. Mm-hmm. Mr. Burley motherfucking Woods brought me there a couple days ago, and his wife Jelly Bean and Roller Girl got me fagoogered. Pumpkin Belly, Pumpkin Belly, and Skinny Guy, and Rock Guy. I think Rock Guy has written in before. Okay. You haven't met him. A very bad thing happened to him. Lightning struck his house and burned it down.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Yeah, he actually lived 2 houses down from where I lived at my old place.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah. Holy dude, if lightning strikes your fucking house. And you know what? And to think on that, to feel so freaked out that lightning struck my house and burned it down. Think that if that happens 5 more times, that's the probability of you winning the lottery.
Wow.
Yeah. So people that are on the Hillbilly Savings Fund, where they just buy lottery tickets, how many times have you been struck by lightning? 6 times. That's
how many
the probability.
times in your life, how many times have you bought a lottery ticket? I'm not talking scratch-offs. I'm
Lottery
talking
tickets,
lottery.
less than 5. And the only reason I did it because like maybe I was with somebody and I was like, I have $1 too. But you know what? Benny Daho has I think he has the best take on it. For $1 you're buying hope, and I don't know. Some people, that's enough for them.
I guess.
Yes, I don't gamble. I don't get gambling. I've had people try and explain it to me. Honestly, if I ever go to Vegas, I would like to go with people that like to gamble, and I would just give them my money and tell them to give me some of it back. Be like, yeah, that's all I would ask. So when they start getting comped for shit, I'll just get it too, because I don't think it's that fun.
Dude, I don't either. I think it's fucking boring. I don't like the fact that I'm giving money of something that I actually worked hard to get for something that is not guaranteed something back in my hand, like a burger. You know, I have no problem spending my time to get food because it's
a
sustenance.
burger.
Right.
Or like alcohol, because that solves problems.
or like bills. You know, I don't
bills.
I don't mind paying bills because I'm using that service.
Yeah.
But gambling's the one thing that I'm like, no.
You just give like fistfuls, just giving it to them on the maybe off chance that you would get something back. Right. But here's the thing: some people are better at it than others. Some people, dude, if you can count cards and shit like that, you're gonna make money.
Yeah, but that only happens in a few games. You have people who play like Keno, like on the digital slot machines, and they're fucking masters at it. Why? Because they know the odds and they know how to play them. When I was in Vegas back with an ex-girlfriend, we didn't have any more money. We were just walking around, and we met this guy. Did I tell you this before? The Keno guy?
No.
Once a year, he doesn't work. All he does, he goes to Vegas one weekend every year. And he spends something like $30,000 or $40,000 playing Keno. And he sits at these eight machines. He plays it, goes to the next one, plays it, goes to the next one, plays it, and he goes all around these 8 machines, right? We were sitting there. 4 of the machines were blocked because he had already won jackpots on them, and he was waiting for them to bring his cash. He goes there and spends this money, and he makes like 100 or 150 grand every time he goes. We were just
Keno that's pure. That's the lowest.
Yes.
That's the lowest payout in the whole place.
But if you get the highest, like there's different versions. Like you can get 3 in a row and you only pick 3. This guy chooses the highest amount for the highest pay. So like each machine had like 20, 40, 80 grand just waiting for the cash to be brought to him. Dude, he gave us both like $100 each, and he says, "Go have fun." Just for sitting there talking with them.
Must be lonely.
Yeah, well, I think so too. But I mean, that's just one of those things. It's like, who fucking does that? I mean, obviously this guy, but
he can't win every time. It's impossible. The odds say it's impossible.
Probably, but this is what he does.
Always, if you keep playing, the house always wins. It is stacked in their favor that they always win. The only way to win is to walk away.
Another great story. Same trip, right? Hold on. I'm eating something I found on the floor.
Yeah, it must be delicious. This is great podcasting.
Well, the cat left it there.
Oh, that's good. Was the front or the back end?
Yellow.
It doesn't matter. Keep going.
So, this girl who went with us, she has like $10 left, and she was just a fucking gambling-aholic. It was really boring to be around her.
Gambling-aholic sounds stupid.
So she puts $10 on what's the roulette table, okay?
Yeah.
And she wins, and it becomes like 20 or whatever it was, and she's like, "Cool, let's do it again." And she wins, fucking again, exact same number. So she wins like $100. She gets all the way up to $5,000. I mean, in the matter of like 10 minutes, dude. And she goes, "Let it all ride," and she lost it all. I don't fucking get it.
I don't get that either. If I had $5,000, I would walk away. I would have walked away at $100.
I would have walked away after I won the first one. Like, I doubled my money. I'm good. Let's go home.
Yay! I don't get it. Did you see any strippers when you were out there?
In Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, lots.
Are they hot?
Half and half. The problem is you have out of work actresses, people who can't make it, so they start to strip. And you have some really pretty, you have some really like, oh my God, you used to be a waitress at Denny's. And they start to strip and they start making money off it. But it wasn't the pretty ones that caught my attention. It was the fun ones. Like the ones who will actually talk with you. And not just like, oh yeah, you like that, blah, 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 blah. No, like the ones who like will shoot the shit and like really sit down and talk with you.
Not the ones that'll rub on you until they've ground away their shame.
Well, ground their fucking skid marks into your new jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I like.
Or they can have some of my skid marks. That's fine.
Aw, you're always giving.
I am so nice. Speaking of strippers, for the folks at home, I was walking my dog with Skinny Guy, and minding my own business, and we came around the corner. I was checking out like one of the new laundry facilities. I come around the corner, and there's a decently looking girl who's visibly drunk saying, "Hey, y'all the ones that were yelling at us?" And look at Skinny Guy, and he looks at me, and I was walking Eddie. I'm like, no. She's like, somebody was yelling. Were you? No, it wasn't us. So we just started to walk away again. All of a sudden, a dude who's completely covered in scabs. Like, he's what a mummy looks like if you took all the bandages off. And his nose is, like, attached with stitches.
Ugh.
And he's like, hey, y'all gonna just dog poop? He actually had the beer in his hand. And he went on to say how it was okay to crap in the yard over there because the church was there. And then the girl started to say that we have to watch out because it's really rough over there. And that she never thought she'd have it in her. But 7 girls jumped her when she was stripping, and she stabbed all 7 of them. So that's kind of like every time I go over there, I always count how many people, because she can take 7 strippers on. Do you think you could stab 7 strippers, Junk?
I think I'd try, and then they'd run away.
Not with your wiener.
No, because they're glittery and glossy and slippery.
Hey, would you get glitter and baby powder in your eye?
I try that anyway, but this shit hurts, man.
I will fog you with shame and then stab you. I'd say you're at least 3 strippers.
Aw.
Yeah, except, no, you're like 2. When I was in Korea, there was a stripper that everybody called the Russian Bull.
Is that what? Where is this going?
Actually, no. You're probably like 1 1/4 Russian bulls.
Aww.
She was big. She was hot. She was gorgeous. But she was the closest thing to an Amazonian girl I've ever seen.
Sweet. So wait. So you're talking size.
Size.
Not what I need.
She was way bigger than me.
Not cool.
She was probably about 6'5", 6'6".
Whoa.
But like, imagine like a proportional girl. Like hot girl with huge knockers, actually. It spoke Russian and had like the skinniest little black dude for a boyfriend. Stripping. She was a Ruski. Dude, she could have killed everybody. She had Viking blood.
Nice.
She had to have.
Anders, you hearing this?
Huh?
I'm making sure Anders heard that.
Yeah, Anders. Watch out. There's a girl in Korea called the Russian Bull. She might be one of your kin. My cat shit somewhere? That could be another Podocalypse card.
Did the cat shit
you must
somewhere?
fight the Russian Bull.
Oh, that is a good one. I thought it was the cat shit somewhere. I smell cat shit. Game's over.
Oh, I think I do. Dude, my fucking cat. And another thing I saw outside my apartment, there was a dude, what's that thing you wrap around your arm before you're shooting heroin?
A tourniquet?
Yeah, he had one of those just tied on his arm right outside the benches outside my house.
Huh.
Passed out, had headphones on. It's weird, like if you go just 2 blocks east, it's not a very safe area, I don't think.
Okay.
Where are they? Like, south is fine. It's weird, there's like these little pockets of stabby places.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, To me, like, I'm looking out the window and just reminiscing, be like, oh, there's so many stabby hookers and tourniquet guys outside. I'll help all of you.
I love stabby bitches.
I love stabby bitches.
Dude,
Anywho.
I want to reiterate something. I listened to a comedian a couple weeks ago, and he brings up a really good point. I don't like when people are misogynistic and they call women bitches in a flattatory term. Mostly because I hate bitches. And people are always like, man, look at those bitches over there. And I'm just like, I don't want to go over there.
Yeah, because they're bitches.
Because they're bitches. I hate bitches. So that really got me thinking, you know? It's just, please don't call women bitches who aren't deserving of the title.
Well, girls call each other bitches.
And that's fine. They can do that all they want, because I'm not paying attention to them anyway.
Quit. I'm going to start calling you tubby bitch.
That's okay.
You fat comic book reader person.
Insert.
Is it cool when they do the
laugh?
Dude, we don't have like any good derogatory term. We can't even call each other cracker.
Oh, we need to come up with a good racist term.
A derogatory term for fat white people
really,
with no money?
Yes. You fucking podcaster.
Fucking podcasts.
What do you think? People listen to your opinions?
My name kind of works. And your name too. Bad guy.
Yeah, it kind of works.
Junk.
Hey, we got a drink named after us, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we do. I haven't been back over there since.
You totally should, because that place hates black people.
Yeah. Where's this going?
I don't know. We went in there with Benjamin Dejo, and
he was nervous.
Oh my God, you could see it in his neck. Like the whole body just tensed up, and he's like, where's the burning? Where's the cross burning? And that place was really, like, it just oozed, we hate everyone but us white folk.
You were fine.
Well, of course,
drunk.
Because I look like a fucking Aryan goddamn Brotherhood.
No, you don't. The Aryan Brotherhood is blonde hair, blue eyed.
Yeah, well, with the shaved head, I kind of look blonde.
Are you like fighting to look like a goddamn to be part of the Aryan Brotherhood?
I'm also
like
super sexy.
I do look like the Aryan Brotherhood.
I do. Don't take this away from me.
Shut up. I do.
I had one thing today.
Fuckers. Hitler's my homeboy.
So what else has been going on besides stabby rapey? Stabby rapey.
Stabby hookers, or stabby strippers, and heroin addicts. I saw my first. I remember. Do you remember a long time ago? I told you I went to a documentary about a guy named Hugh Daniil that played for Woodbox Gang.
Yes.
Yeah, long time ago. My friends brought me there. They brought me to my first Woodbox Gang show. It's the first time they played at the exact same theater that I watched a documentary in.
No shit.
It was pretty fucking awesome. I really enjoyed myself.
That's great.
Yeah, especially the tickets were all sold out, and they just kind of pulled up and said, if we can get you a ticket, and then like girl's sister's friend happened to have a ticket.
Wow.
I got it, and that was pretty awesome. That financial aid's fucking me over.
Oh, what's going on?
Dude, why? They put a whole... Because I had to take undergraduate classes my first semester as a graduate student.
Right.
It shows that my GPA is too low because they look at the graduate GPA.
Okay.
So now they're saying that my GPA is so low that like my funds and everything have been put on hold and all these things. And why would they tell me this right before my school starts?
No shit. That should have been like taken care of a while ago.
A long while ago, because there are prerequisites that I had to do. It's not like it was nothing new. It's not because I have a low GPA. It's because it was just classes I had to take. But why the fuck do they got to do it? Literally, I'm supposed to be getting paid. What day is today? Today Tuesday?
Today's Tuesday the 4th.
Yeah, I was supposed to be getting my money tomorrow. And I just found out on Monday that all that shit was going on. I had the entire fucking summer to handle it. Or no, the whole, like, in between classes, like a month. And they now just tell me now. I've gone in there 5 times in between April and now. and they finally tell me that 2 days before I was supposed to be getting the money. I fucking hate it when they do that shit.
Jesus.
Because every time that's why I go 5 times. It's because every time you go, you hear a different story from somebody else.
Yeah, no shit.
Thin film of incompetence. I'm angry about being poor. I was kind of excited about having money. My friends are awesome. I love all my friends, and people down here are so cool. They helped me move, and they gave me food and everything, and I love it, but I hate it because I have to be helped so much, and I hate that. And I was finally gonna have some money to be a little bit more independent, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're just a bunch of incompetent boobs. Yeah, you're not." And it's just a complete. All they had to do was look on the computer and go, "Oh look, that's prerequisite. Okay, all right, done." I had to write a special letter, and I had to get another special letter from my advisor.
What?
Who bitched the whole time? He was pissed. He's like, "Why is this happening? Why are they sending you this? Everything I'm bitching for." Because he was mad that this is even happening. Because it's all bureaucratic bullshit. Dude, I love my professors here are awesome, but the bureaucracy and the higher ups, from what I've been told from the other professors, they say it's worse here than most places. Most likely because the economy's kind of shot down here. Like there's no economy because coal took a shit. That people hold on to jobs, and bureaucratic people have to make up jobs to make sure they have a job.
Mm-hmm. That sounds about right.
Yeah. So he was saying that it's the higher ups are twice as heavy here as they are at the other universities in Illinois, just because of that.
People sucking their own dick.
But no, they're creating a committee to suck their own dick.
We're right.
Yeah, and they're running the committee because they have to have a job.
And then they have to authorize
who would be on the dick
committee.
sucking committee unless it exists?
Right. Well,
fucking human. And there's got to be the fuck over the students committee, because if somebody wasn't there creating a huge rush and a fuck up, and now I even told them that when am I going to get my check then? They're like, well, we just sent out a bunch of letters, so we're going to be backed up. I'm like, why the fuck did you send out all the letters now? Why did you say it's completely it
so
doesn't make
backwards.
any sense that I'm even getting this.
No, it's so backwards, dude.
It is a completely bureaucratic. 2 letters have to be sent in. And the thing that my advisor was complaining about, he's like, it's in her. It's a lady that sent out the letter. She's like, it's in her system that shows this.
Okay.
Like, there's no. He actually has less access than she does through their system that they looks at. He's like, and he wrote that in his very angry email. He's like, in your system, I'm printing this from the system that you have set up that you should be looking at, and I shouldn't be having to write this thing. You stupid fucking. Because if it looks, hey, you know what? If you look like you're busy,
yeah, right, exactly.
Then people are like, oh fuck, can't fire them, can't do without them, even though you're creating, the bottleneck. Anyway, I'm fucking angry now. God damn it.
So what have you watched or read?
I'm up to date on Game of Thrones.
Woohoo! Me too.
Dude, I knew it was gonna happen. And fuck,
whoa,
I'm gonna waste it for people,
the
or
show, right? The show.
What's that?
The show.
Yeah, I knew what was gonna happen.
Okay.
I knew it was gonna happen. But I'm not beyond that. I don't know what's gonna happen after this.
Oh, good. There's still a couple more awesome.
Really?
Bits. Yeah.
But dude, the internet is on fire right now with it. There's reaction videos.
What?
There's reaction videos to it. There's so many reaction videos that the girl that played Arya and the girl that played Sansa did funny reaction videos to it as well.
I saw the Arya one this morning. Holy shit. My brother, my mother are dead. Oh, OMG dead.
OMG dead. They dead.
Holy shit, she is funny, dude. Oh, and I'm a big fan of Vine. And we talked about this before, but she posted that on Vine, which is fucking awesome. I didn't see who else is doing
Sansa did one.
Oh, Sansa did.
Yeah, it's just her like going and just flailing around on the ground.
Oh my god!
But dude, I love that show. I'm thinking about maybe getting HBO Go.
No, I've heard a lot of horror stories about it.
Really?
I was actually getting ready to do it, just quite literally just to watch Game of Thrones, because when we had HBO, we had a month, no, 3 free months of HBO at my dad's house, and it was fucking garbage. Like the programming was just fucking shit. The only thing about it that had any like relevance was Game of Thrones. Everything else was just garbage. Like their original programming is just really gone downhill. Their movie selections is just trash.
I like some of their old stuff. If I can watch all of their older episodes of things, like I know you hate Sopranos. I love Sopranos, and I'd watch it again.
Okay. I've always thought Showtime was head and shoulders above HBO when it came to shows.
They have Weeds. They have Dead Like Me.
Yep.
What else?
Lot.
Okay.
Dead Like Me.
That was great. Okay, it's over. Now what?
Well, besides Band of Brothers.
That was HBO.
Oh, and that's what I'm saying. Besides Band of Brothers.
And they did The Pacific.
I haven't seen The Pacific yet, so I don't know.
They did Sopranos.
They did Sopranos.
And they did this show. Now, I did hear, what is it? They're doing, not Sandman, but Preacher is going to be getting Showtime? Or Showtime's getting Preacher?
That's awesome. I'm not going to say if it's good or bad before I see it, because we've been burned way too many times with comic book stuff in the past. And this just in. Sneak previews have been shown of World War Z.
Oh, boy.
And the internet is 50-50.
Like sneak previews of the whole film, or sneak
of the whole film? The whole film.
Okay.
The reviews are half and half.
Really? Who was the good half? Here we go. This is a better question. What did the fans think, and what do the critics think?
It's not split up that way.
Oh.
It's still half and half. Darren Aronofsky fucking loves it, but Darren Aronofsky also has a huge hard-on for Brad Pitt. So let's, be careful.
Oh, yeah, he's playing the game. Speaking of Game of Thrones.
Right, no shit. But anyway, people are saying it's a new spin on an old genre, that it's really fun. People are saying it's so scarily intense that it makes you shake watching it. Sorry, it's PG-13.
Yeah.
The only low-rated movie that actually still kind of gets me is Poltergeist. And that was PG.
When you were a kid.
Yeah. When I first saw it, fucking shook me. And it was PG. Name one other fucking movie. See, Gremlins was always a comedy to me. Like, it never scared me.
The first one was scary.
Yeah, no, the first one was a comedy. I understand it was supposed to be scary, but like I never took it seriously. I'm like,
there were scary parts. I don't think there was really funny parts, but there was scary parts too. And then the second one, it was just a complete joke.
Oh, the second one sucked. Hilarious. Yeah,
I love the second one, and for that reason, even the dude right. Remember when I think she was like Abraham Lincoln's birthday. Don't say anything about Abraham Lincoln's birthday. My aunt died on the other hand. So, how she... Remember when she went into the whole thing for Christmas on how her dad died in the chimney?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was that? Yeah, anyway.
They could easily do a third one to that. Easily.
But do you really want them to? Do you want them to drudge up old shit just to try and make money off it?
I would prefer them to do a B... I don't mind them fucking with B films. I just hate it when they redo A films.
That's true. Well, wait. Sorry, hold on. Let me reiterate that. A B film, you have movies like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which was remade.
I don't give a shit.
And it was remade horrible.
So? The first one was horrible, too.
The first one was fucking groundbreaking. The first one was great. Now, part 2 and 3, those were questionable. Part 4 was really bad. Really bad. But part 1, like, for its time, was fucking amazing.
Okay.
So when you and there's argument ended.
It's all right.
So what else have you seen?
I have not. I started rereading a lot of comic books and reading because I didn't have internet until literally a few hours ago. I was reading BPRD, so, which was the Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense. It was when Hellboy kind of stopped for a long time, and then BPRD picked up, and Abe Sapien picked up, and that stuff is going a little bit faster now. They got Hellboy in Hell is what they're doing now, but he does them so slowly. Saga hasn't been out for a long time. They skipped a month on that. They don't have the new Walking Dead out yet. I tried to, what is it? I reread, dude. I reread all of the BPRD. I reread all of Lock and Key. I reread all of Mouse. I reread I don't know. You know what? I started reading what the hell's the name of that? With Wade Wilson.
Deadpool?
Yeah, I think I read like the first 3 Deadpools.
That takes a little while to get into because when it first starts, it's still like highly superhero based. And then as the story progresses, it gets more into the psychological breakdown of the character. And that's when it becomes very cool, when it becomes actual, like, this guy's really fucked up and he thinks he's in a comic book, which I think is fucking hilarious. As the series progresses, he starts to collect superhero cards like we did when we were kids.
Yeah,
and
I actually still have some.
So and like he'll pull the card out, and it's the actual card that we had when we were kids.
Shut up, really?
He's like, okay, well this guy has a power rating of this level, and this is my special card. I have to keep this. But like he always talks like he's in a comic book. He's like, now hurry up and turn the page.
But when does that start? Because in the very first, it's overwhelming how many there are.
Yeah, the first you have to read them because you start to get a taste for who's who. And that becomes really important in the Deadpool lineage because eventually Deadpool's Wade Wilson is going to go away, and then you have to figure out who the fuck Wade Wilson is. So it's a fun mystery down the line, but you have to get through the really bad shit first. I think in volume 2 is when it starts getting really fucking good.
I have like 60 issues to get through before then.
Yeah. Actually, no. Like, it starts getting good about, I would say, 50-ish. That's when it starts like coming in, like when he dies and Death falls in love with him, and he tries to get away from Death, and Death won't let him because she's so in love with Deadpool.
He is pretty funny.
It is.
All of our girlfriends love the guy that played Deadpool. It seems perfect.
I do too. I'd blow him.
Ryan Reynolds. You have to have some sort of committee, though.
Well, yeah. And then a committee to wonder who's on the committee. While Junk goes to the bathroom, that guy's going to take over.
Have you been drinking?
No, I got to go back.
Oh, man. This is what it's like when I should be drinking more. I should be pulling this shit on him. When we get together, we always try and make this show an hour long. I think that pretty much went to shit. I don't think that's going to happen. We try, though. We've officially, and we always have this huge long list of all this crap we're going to talk about, what you've seen, what you've read, random other acts of bullshit. And that's, we just haven't really, I guess we talked about a little of it. We try so hard for you guys. We try so hard. And we fail. I don't know. Do you guys like the long episodes or the short episodes more? Well, I guess they're all fucking long, an hour long. I think the first one was, the first one was like probably a couple hours long too. But I mean, a lot of people I know that listen to this, they listen to it while they're driving on long trips, or they listen to things while they're at work. So, long trips are usually 2-3 hours, and while you're at work is usually 8 hours, unless you're a fucking hobo or an architecture student. I don't know. Or, I don't know. So, Junk is going to start talking about, let's see, he's read something called Romantically Apocalyptic, and something called Were Geek, and something called Ava's Demon, and then, let's see, and he's seen a movie called Falling Skies, and he's seen another thing that he seemed pretty excited to talk about called Game Center CX. I don't know. We'll try and get to it. If it's something that we should be talking about, let us know. But those are the things we're supposed to be talking about.
We should be talking about a lot of things, but
Yeah, you should talk about one of the things you read or seen.
okay. I am up to date on Morning Glories, and I know I brought it up before. Morning Glories is a fucking kick-ass comic book. Very much in the vein of Veronica Mars meets Lost. It's snarky, stuck-up kids in a very, very alternate, weird world where things should not happen the way they are happening. Fucking awesome, awesome, awesome writing. Highly suggest picking it up, and they think there's 28 issues out right now. So, Fat Guy, you have a whole new story to sink your teeth into.
I better hurry up. How many issues are there?
I just said it.
No, how many?
I'm 26.
26.
26. Very fucking good. Great art. Really fun. I also read a few webcomics. And webcomics, they're completely free. You can go to their webpage, and I will put the links in the show notes.
The Abominable Charles Christopher is awesome.
Yo, The Abominable Charles Christopher is a fucking great book. The only problem with it is it comes out so goddamn slow. And he'll go off on it's only one strip per week.
Yeah, it's irritating. I usually wait like 3 or 4 months and then I read it.
That's exactly what I do, because he'll go off on these tangents where like the main story he'll only do like once every month. And then he'll do like these side story jokes every other week. And it's like,
but they all, when you look at the grand scheme of things, they all make sense. But at the time, they come so sparsely that it's hard to even like know what the fuck's going on.
So
like, why am I looking at this beetle and this robin? Why am I looking at this again?
Yeah, and the whole skunk story arc where they're trying to sell things.
X-Cop is amazing.
X-Cop is amazing, but I'm ready to drop. You ready for the bomb to be dropped on you?
Let's hear it.
It's my favorite new webcomic.
What is it?
It's fucking amazing. It's called Romantically Apocalyptic.
Okay.
And it's really hard to tell you what kind of story it is. It's far into the future, past the apocalypse. Like the world is just devastated and there's very few living things on the planet. All the living creatures that we get to know are all bundled up in gas masks and like heavy armor and jackets and things like that. And the main character, the captain, is fucking insane. And perfect example of this, when everyone is running for cover from like this devastating, blast, he's sitting there watching it with his coffee cup and a straw. And it's amazingly hilarious in a very sadistic, intelligent manner. And it's done so intelligently. It's so fucking smart. And it follows these story arcs. And when you start reading it, it's like, I have no fucking clue what's going on. Like, you have to get like 60 or 70 strips in before it's like, oh, okay, these are all kind of conjoining into one story.
It takes 60 or 70 to make a point finally?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, like you get stuff before that, but stuff they brought up early on comes back, and it's like, whoa, okay, I understand where they were going with that now.
All right. How often does it come out?
Once a week.
Once a week.
Maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe like once every 2 weeks. But it's beautifully done. Like the backgrounds are all painted. The photo, they're like photos of the characters, and then everything else is painted. So it takes a long time to do this stuff, and it's gorgeous, gorgeous art. Highly suggested, called Romantically Apocalyptic. It's funny as shit, dude.
Put a link on the page.
I will. I'll do it.
Fucker.
I also read Ava's Demon, which is a web comic, and it's one panel per every few days. So it's kind of like, oh my God, like I couldn't read it as it was coming out because it's so slow. But it's very beautiful artwork and a fun story. One that I found really enjoyable was called Weregeek. And the reason I find it enjoyable is, first off, the art is, I don't like the art. I'm really not a fan. The story's fun. The humor is very subpar. But the strip started in 2007 and it's still going. So there is a monstrous amount of archive to waste time with. But it's about a guy who coming to the realization that he is a geek. And he meets these other geeks and they kind of take him under his wing and say, well, this is what we do. You know, we play these kind of games and we do this, this, and this. And he slowly starts to realize that he is a full-on geek and he has to kind of like convince his girlfriend. And it's fun. But Romantically Apocalyptic is the one that just like, it screams it needs to be read.
How long has that been going on?
There are 149 strips.
Oh, that's decent.
Yeah, I mean, so you'll take a few hours to get through all the backlog. But, oh God, the art is so gorgeous, though.
What have you seen, sir?
Not only have I watched Game of Thrones, and I am up to date on it, I watched a show called Falling Skies, and I had seen it before, and I really hated it when it first premiered on television. Like, I fucking loathed it. But now that I kind of like marathoned my way through season 1, it's still not good, but it's enjoyable.
This is television?
Yeah, it's a TV show. The show is about it's about
is half. It prime what is it, cable or regular?
I think it's TNT.
TNT. Okay.
The show is about like 6 months after an alien invasion just cripples Earth, and here are the like small bands of people still alive, and they're trying to, you know, survive against these aliens who are enslaving their young. It's engaging, it's fun, but the characters I really like are so narrowly shown on the show that it's like, oh, you're missing the whole point of why this show could be good. And instead you're just showing meaningless amounts of action, which just, it makes it so fucking boring. But the show I really wanted to talk about is a show on YouTube. I mean, the show is fucking on TV in Japan, but you can watch it on YouTube. And anyone who has ever played old video games, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, that kind of era of games, needs to watch Game Center CX. And it's a 45-year-old man who sits at this little desk in this little tiny room and plays these retro games from beginning to end without ever have played them before. And
I would watch the shit out of that.
Dude, they're hour-long episodes and they're fucking addicting.
Dude, I love there's something about it. There's something I think is actually more enjoyable watching somebody play a video game than playing it myself.
I absolutely agree with you. 100%. I don't like playing games anymore. I love watching people.
Yeah, it's like cheering.
Right, yeah. It's like cheering for your favorite sports team.
Yeah.
But so the
Monroeville Zombies.
Yeah, Kevin Smith reference. But the best part about the show is the guy is so evenly mannered. He's so calm. Anyone who ever played Ninja Gaiden, I said it right, Gaiden.
Yeah. Does he play Battletoads?
Yeah, he does.
He beats Battletoads.
Yes.
Shut the fucking front door.
So, but he also beats Mega Man. And Mega Man 3 and 4. He did not beat Mega Man 2. But, I mean, anyone who has ever played these games, especially the Mega Man series, Jesus Christ, or the end of Ninja Gaiden, is the games are infuriating because they make you start back so fucking far and you have to do so much goddamn work. Like, you actually had to have fucking skill in these games to progress. And he is so calm about playing them. Like, he'll make a joke here and there, and he'll be like, oh, I can't do it. Let's do it again. You know, he's so fucking funny. So
I don't know
funny.
if I could watch that. That's like watching Ned Flanders play a video game.
No.
That sounds like my own personal hell.
He's not Ned Flanders. He makes it funny. But he's very...
Is it lame jokes?
No, it's very dry humor. I don't really know how to explain it, but
actual humor. I mean, because we talked about this on a past podcast, and you called me a huge jerk. And I fucking hate boring people.
He's not boring, no, dude. He's okay. Try it out. Let me know if you like it. Try to explain.
Put a link on it.
On a show or for right now?
No, not now. Yeah, let's watch an hour-long episode. This episode's already gone too fucking long.
Game Center CX.
Listen to us just mumble through this as a guy talks with a level head. Because I like Angry Nintendo Nerd.
I love Angry Nintendo.
If you guys like what Junk is talking about there's a show called the Angry Nintendo Nerd. I think he's not allowed to use the word Nintendo anymore.
Yeah,
but like Angry Gamer Nerd or something like that. That dude is fucking hilarious. That and his very I think it's like a more advanced. It's like the Dr. Pepper of swearing. What this guy is doing, because it's not proper swearing. He has invented his own form of swearing. It's like fucking cockballs in a handbag, amulet, cocksucker, fart stink. He like weaves these magical swears together while he's playing. I think that's funny, but then again, I'm an asshole lowbrow jerk. Hearing a guy being like, "Oh darn, I've died again. Time to start over."
Yeah.
"Oh darn, I've died again. Time to start over. Doo-doo-doo. Howdy ho, neighbor. Would you like to drink? I sure like to drink lemonade while I'm playing this game. Ham sandwiches."
Yeah, but he's not trying to be funny.
I like it when people try to be funny and achieve.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, is most people don't achieve.
We don't.
Yeah, no. And right now, as I'm going through YouTube, I'm having trouble finding the full episodes. They're only having clips.
Of
the show.
Of the Game Center CX?
Yeah, that's really bad.
Maybe somebody thought they sucked.
But they're not. They're really good, and I can't find them any other place.
I think you're describing them wrong.
I thought not. I like the show.
Help me.
Agree with me.
No, I will give it a try. I have internet now. I can watch.
Holy shit! I am super glad I downloaded some, because I don't find any of the full ones now.
What?
No shit.
Did you do a Google search or did you do an internet search?
I'm doing a YouTube search. Yeah, it's only showing like clips of it. It's not showing the whole episode.
Does he have a page?
A channel?
A channel?
Yeah, but I don't know what it is.
I'm sure it won't be hard to find. You know what? I wouldn't worry about it now.
Let's not worry about it now.
I say we do questions.
Okay.
But no, I need to find this. This is all we hear.
Fuck.
Just typing.
Fuck.
Wow. Those guys sound really busy.
Okay. All right. Those of you who are on my Dropbox, I'm going to put my videos in the Dropbox. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
So let's do some... Oh, actually, before we do questions, let's do our 2 truths, 1 lie.
Yeah! You gotta... Do you remember the one that you did last?
I did. Because I wrote them down.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah.
Nobody wrote in from mine, so bastards.
Well, we only had one person write in for this one. The 2 truths, 1 lie were... Junk's imaginary friend was Boba Fett. When Junk interviewed Jeremy Bulloch, the actor who played Boba Fett in the original trilogy, that he was Junk's imaginary friend, Mr. Bulloch turned around and without a second of hesitation or blinking an eye, walked back to his booth. Second one was Junk stood in line for Terry Moore to sign his uber rare hard copy of The Walking Dead. It's really pretty. It's all black, all over, with red foil embossing for the zombie face without the cover, without the title on top. Super slick. When Terry Moore saw the book, he was baffled. He said he had never seen this before and offered to buy it from Junk. Junk refused and still has the book in his collection. After working on a comic book with a friend years ago, Junk had a meeting with Marvel Comics representative who was interested in purchasing the rights to their book. The meeting went well and even had a follow-up call a few weeks after, but it fell through, and instead Junk started doing podcasts. The one person who wrote in was Boats and Hose. She says, I'm guessing Boba Fett was a lie. They get him to schlepp around Disney World every year, so he can't be that mean. That absolutely happened, and it happened on video. You can still find it on YouTube. Yeah, so that happened. I also stood in line for Terry Moore to sign my super rare copy of Walking Dead, and he asked to buy it from me. And I told him no.
Shit, Terry Moore.
But I was supposed to have a meeting with Marvel Comics, and what happened was they never showed up. So I just sat in the cafeteria.
How do you know it was? How do you know it was Marvel?
Because I had the business card. I had the meeting for it, and the person who had
So they
set
were
up the
just
meeting.
laughing at you, huh?
Probably.
So was there a cafeteria? Did you hear people laughing as you were sitting there?
No.
There's that big galoot now. What a loser! He's gonna be stuck podcasting.
And I actually, I started podcasting right after that. That's true. But the meeting never really happened. So, yay! Oh, I'm spelling Game Center wrong. That's why it's not coming up.
That's a tough word.
Well, it's one word.
That's a tough
Nope.
word.
They're still not coming up.
Who cares?
Mail time.
The mail's here. Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail.
Hey, first question comes from Toilet. Good show. Here's another question. What horrible misconceptions about sex did you have when you were young?
I thought girls had 3 holes.
They do have 3 holes.
Like 3 holes that you could stick your wee-wee in.
I read a thing about an 80-year-old woman that kept getting yeast infections her whole life. Evidently, that first time she had sex, she had it in her pee hole. And she had a hymen and it was still intact.
Really?
Real sex her whole life. Yeah, never had kids, nothing.
Wow.
And that fucked up. Imagine this, ladies. The first time, you don't know any better, and like she was 80 years old, They didn't have internet back then. They must have been cave people. Anyway, they stuck it in her, because her hymen was still there, the dude put it in the wrong hole and stuck it in her pee hole instead.
Oh my God.
And she said that sex was very painful for the first few years, but then after that it was fine. And she just got fucked in the pee hole her whole life because she didn't know any better.
Wow.
I call that Christianity. Anyway,
I call that Christianity.
So yeah, they do have 3 holes. You were right, Junk. You're such a smart, bright individual.
I'm smart visual.
Horrible misconception about sex. I watched porn at a young age, so I think that skewed a lot of things.
Well, that's another question later on. So,
is that a question later on?
Yep.
Misconceptions about sex. How easy it was to get. I thought sex would be way easier.
Yeah.
And I thought don't know. I thought babies would be made a lot easier. But I don't make them at all. I just jerk off in my hand. Everybody drink. Speaking of that, here comes the train. Choo-choo, motherfucker. Twice.
Train says drink.
I don't know. Yeah. Misconceptions about sex. I don't know. And it was not. Holy shit, dude. It did not last long at all the very first time. It was literally, you ever heard 2 pump chump? That's exactly what it was. Like, done. Then you have to sit there and just feel uncomfortable. That's the guy's job. And and you just want to tell the girl no, you did a really good job. That's why I'm done already. I don't know if any girls are buying that.
I would love to. Next time we have Fangirl Sarah on, or someone who's had a good sexual past, I would love to interview a girl about this stuff. Like what do you tell a guy, when he comes too quick? What do you actually physically say to him?
Oh, it's okay. We can just cuddle. Shut up.
All right, next question.
All right, Toilet also writes in and says, "Oh, and if you could travel back in time, what major historical figure would you allow to kick you right in the dick?" All right, that was a good one.
Yeah, this is a good twist on it, man.
Man, who could kick me in the dick? A baby of some sort.
Gandhi.
You'd let Gandhi kick you in the nuts?
I'd let Gandhi kick me right in the.
Dude, I've seen. I've played video games before, and Dalzim from Street Fighter, like he kicked really hard. I'm pretty sure that's exactly how it would go down with Gandhi.
Well, yeah, if you were far away.
Nobody got to be close.
Well, yeah. How many times do you get kicked in the junk when you're far away?
All the time? I mean, what describe far away? Like you could kick somebody in the nuts from really far away because you got long legs.
Well, because I got Dalsim power. You go fire!
No, you don't.
Oh.
I got Dalsim power only out of my ass when I eat, spicy food.
Go get your dick.
Go get your dick.
So I would totally let Gandhi do it because it would be like in all the history books, Gandhi was the ultimate pacifist. He never raised his fist to anyone, but raised his foot to Junk's junk as he traveled back in time, thus proving time is circular. And
He'd beat you if you're a woman.
yeah, he would.
He hated women. No, he loved them. He liked them better at the business end of his fist.
I love fists in my junk.
Yeah, you what?
Dude, there is nothing better than a hand job from a chick.
No, are you fucking kidding me?
No.
That is the worst thing on the planet.
No, if a girl knows what she's doing, there is
Never
nothing
happened.
better.
There's not one girl on this fucking planet that can do that shit better than me. And I don't mean on your dick. I mean on my own. Dude, no. Let's just straight up fact. Girls can't give hand jobs better than guys can just do it to themselves.
But that's like saying a guy can't finger a girl.
Better? No, we can't.
Well, no, not better, but good.
But good. You said nothing's better than a hand job from a chick.
Well,
So I would just be like,
it's
no.
definitely one of my favorites. Have you seen this new thing called ass jobs? Where a girl will sit on you reverse cowgirl style and like rub your dick in between her ass cheeks.
I would enjoy that.
That's fucking awesome, dude. Like I haven't had it done.
I would. I couldn't. That would be awesome. I'm down. So where's that at? That's way better than a girl awkwardly like banging your dick around her hand. It's like when she thinks it's supposed to slide over. She's like, dude, pretend like you're killing a fucking small reptile. I will fucking kill you. Pretend like it's a small clown and it's trying to kill your family. That's what I want you to do to my dick. Choke that fucker.
That's
Doesn't have a
amazing.
chance. As soon as he can breathe, he's gonna kill you, and he's gonna kill your whole family before he kills you. He's gonna rape him. Unless you choke that little fucker. Now do that to my dick. But instead, it's like she just takes my dick and literally just makes like a circle with her hand, like kind of like just a half, just banging her dick around in her hands. I don't want to say like she made a circle with her thumb and banged it around in there, because then it'd be like, I'm not that small. I'm close. Where it's like a little cowbell in there. Ding, 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 ding. No, she just kind of makes like a kung fu grip thing and just kind of bangs it around in between her thumb and her fingers.
Well, dude, your chicks are doing something horribly wrong.
Yeah, they are. Tax chicks are way better.
Let me show you.
Get over here, Junk. Show me how it's done. Choke that clown before it kills your whole family.
Oh, I'm totally gonna kill your lizard.
Anywho, I would go back. Okay, as far as like historical figure, I would go back yesterday and find a baby and have him kick me in the dick, because I don't want to get kicked in the dick.
You half-ass bitch, dude.
What? I gotta pick a good one?
You gotta pick someone. A historical figure. Historical figures are not that one baby. Bill and Ted did not go back in time to pick up that one baby to show San Dimas to.
Dude, they had like their princesses.
Yeah?
They were just regular princes.
They had the royal babes.
Royal babes. The royal princesses.
We'll see.
Oh, I'd have Marilyn Monroe kick me in the dick.
Okay.
So I can say that she touched my dick.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's me.
That's half-assed. Lord Brewmaster Scott writes in, what is the first thing you thought of the first time you saw a vagina in the flesh with your own eyes?
In the flesh.
Yeah, like the one you actually saw, like not in a magazine, not in a movie, but a girl in your bedroom, and you were like, oh, there's a vagina.
You know, the first time I actually got like a close up of it was when I was going down on a girl for the first time, and I almost vomited into it.
Yeah, I remember you told me that.
It was so fucking gross. I wonder if she ever knew. I literally I was at a drive-in. I don't remember what we were watching.
Were you at Cascade?
It was a Cascade.
Aw, memories.
The first time I ever munched on a box was there. I literally almost dry heaved onto her vagina. And you know, in retrospect, would have been a much better relationship had that happened. Things would have turned out a little bit better for old fat guy. What about you, sir? Actually, if you think about it, the first time we ever saw one, we had one wrapped around our head.
Yeah, but you don't, like, remember that. You didn't jerk off to that the next day.
It's just, like, awkwardly just banging your dick around in between a kung fu grip.
Kung fu grip! I think the first time I saw it, I was 15, and it was like this awe-inspiring moment.
What, did a light shine on it or something?
Dude, like, I swear to God, that's what I remember. It was like this, like, holy fucking moment. Like, there were angels singing, little fat cherub babies were on my shoulder going, fuck it. And I was just like, all
of your tree friends are like looking at each other being like, Junk has now become a man.
Dude, don't do it. It's living. But it was like this awe-inspiring moment. And I remember what she said more than what like actually happened.
What'd she say? I didn't take it out for air?
No, she grabbed my hand and forced it up into her. And she goes, I bet you didn't think I would do that. And as a 15-year-old little fat kid, dude, that was like instant fucking rock boner time. And we waited like 3 more months to have sex, but I ate a lot of pussy in that time.
I'm sure she didn't mind.
I don't think so.
Did you try and fill it up with vomit?
Did I try? Yes, rigorously.
Did she shave it?
No, that was like one of the first things we talked about when we first started like talking about having sex was she said, like, before we ever had sex, she goes, no anal and I won't shave. I was like, oh, okay.
You were upset twice, weren't you?
Yeah, I was upset twice without ever having my dick in anything.
You're like, but I want you to stick a dick in me. Where else are you going to put that wiener? It has to go in my butt.
That's where it goes, right? I've watched movies. It wasn't until my second girlfriend where she started shaving, but she only shaved the top half, and all in the crotch was all still furry. And it was like
she picked the wrong half.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, you did this wrong.
You got to show her a Playboy. And it's the Playboy landing strip, not the Playboy La Brea tar pit.
Why are we in the bayou all of a sudden? Can we please leave?
Just get like big rubber gloves. Ladies, I don't know. I mean, yeah, we're gross, but our like plumbing is closed. When a girl has it, it's just a meat puddle.
Do you shave?
Not anymore.
No?
I ain't fucking anybody.
Yeah, but
if I shave now,
still gotta be
it
ready.
Just feels weird. Remember, I'm down in a swamp, dude.
Oh, that's true.
It'd be gross if I was in a colder climate. Which doesn't make sense, I guess.
Yeah, but it feels better.
I don't think it does.
Oh my god, dude!
When it's super sweaty, I hate it.
Oh no, that's what I mean. Is when it's cold out, it's better.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, yeah, dude.
How do we get to this?
I don't know. Let's keep talking about each other's penises.
Yeah, we should.
So tell me about your dick.
So Do you shave?
Let's go on.
Yeah, next question.
Swamp Donkey. Fuck the new ISP unless it's significantly better.
And it is.
Yay! We can't say fuck Frontier anymore.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can. They're still cocksuckers. Fuck Frontier. Lord Brewmaster Scott, what's your favorite way to screw with drunk people?
Tell them not, whatever they do, don't think of warm mayonnaise.
Dude, that shit was harsh, man. That sucked.
I don't really, honestly, I don't really fuck with drunk people. Not anymore. I guess when I was younger. I'll do that. When you're younger, playing the don't fall asleep first game. I remember we shaved a guy's eyebrow off. It's yeah, you don't do both the eyebrows. You just do one eyebrow. Because then they're forced to shave off the other one by themselves.
Oh, that's harsh, man.
While they're sober. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty mean. But he was a fucking idiot. So.
There we go. So it's fine.
Yeah.
I like to talk very literally to drunk people. And I haven't fucked with drunk people in a long time because I don't hang out with drunk assholes anymore. Like in college, it was rampant. Like everywhere you went, there was some drunk asshole. Now, if I'm around someone who's drinking or drunk, they're fucking my age and they're adults. They're no longer these little fucking children. So it's never a big issue. But I always used to love to try and talk much smarter than they would. And they'd be like, what? I don't get it. Because everything kind of breaks down when you're drunk. Or they're that drunk. Swamp Donkey already wrote in, and I'm looking too high above. Token writes in, if you could cure any one disease just by touching someone, what
we have other ones.
I know, but this one is like, it came in while we started recording, so I put it back up into Lord Brewmaster Scott's area. Because he wrote like 12.
Okay.
If you could cure any one disease just by touching someone, what would you pick?
Any one disease?
Mm-hmm.
What a fucking weird cancer? I mean, that would be, there you go. You don't have cancer anymore. See, who asked this question?
Token.
Now, if he would have said, what disease would you solve if you had to touch them with your dick? Come on.
Okay, hold on. Let me answer my answer first.
Should we just go ahead and change it for him?
We will in a second.
Okay.
If I could cure any one disease just by touching them, I would pick stupidity.
With your dick.
With my dick. Dude, I would totally...
I'm tacking that on. I can cure cancer, but only with my dick. And only attractive girls. I can cure attractive girls with my dick.
Now, would you have to fuck them or just touch them? They would have to take... Oh, it's like drawn together where you actually have to drink the semen.
Yeah, that would be great. And then I would go into hiding for like 20 years and I'd have all these midgets helping me, and then I would put out 5 golden dickets. And then little kids will run around saying, I have the golden dicket. I got the golden dick to stick in my jizz hole. But they won't be doing much because, they have leukemia and they're all bald and really tired.
Damn it.
Yeah. It's a really sad story.
Wow. Okay. You get nothing. You get
nothing.
You get taint.
I'm not having sex with children, by the way. That's not happening.
Oh, dude, you always gotta take it to that level and make it worse than it actually is.
I said I'm not going to.
I know.
Oh, that's right. If they have cancer, I would have to touch them.
You would have to touch them with your dick.
I don't. See, I made this question way worse.
Yes, you did.
I'll just cure. Fine.
Billy.
Cancer with the tip of my finger. It's fine.
Wake up, Billy. That guy's here to touch you with his cock. No! Billy, you'll die. You have stage 4 leukemia. No! And you just come in and you mushroom stamp him and run out screaming like a fucking Muppet where his arms are like dangling behind him.
Dude, seriously? I would dress up like a clown while I'm doing it, too.
Oh,
A big, creepy clown.
hi, Billy.
Just
Heard you're not doing
jerking
good.
with my cock. Wah!
You would need sound effects for it too. Open up the hangar. Here comes the plane. Thunk.
The horn speaking. Okay, that got really dirty.
Okay. Lord Brewmaster Scott, what is the best movie quote to say after having sex? That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Oh, man, that's a good one. Oh, let's see. What would be a good one? Right after sex. Well, is it after we can go back to you get nothing?
You get nothing.
I don't know. Let's see. What would be a good one? What would be a good one?
Do you like Phil Collins? I've been a big Genesis fan ever since the release of the 1980 album, Duke.
What's that one?
American Psycho, where he chops up the chick after fucking her.
Last time I watched that, I was hammered like a decade ago.
Fair enough.
I remember a chainsaw falling. I remember him looking at himself while having sex in a mirror. That's the only thing I remember about that movie.
The book was way worse. I'm going to go ahead and spill that out there. I'm sorry, guys.
By worse, you mean better?
No, like worse as in like fucking boring. Like the movie is really fucking good and it's straight to the point. The book takes like 8 pages to tell you exactly what kind of suit the guy's wearing. And it's all about like the entire book. It's written from Patrick Bateman's perspective, which is awesome. But at the same time, I cannot fucking read it because all they care about is brand names and fashionista bullshit. And I fucking hate that world anyway. So having to read about it to get to killing, I don't care.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Or here, you get done with sex, right? You pull out, you finish on her belly, you look at her for long, gazing look, and then you flip on the radio. And it's the song from Reservoir Dogs. Papa's got a brand new bag.
To feel cool?
No, to cut off her ear.
Oh, that's a great idea. That was it?
No,
That's stuck in the middle with you.
Stuck in the middle with you. Clowns to the left of me. Fat guy on the right. Here I am. We're gonna stick it to you. You just burst out of a closet.
It's just like a kid with cancer.
Hi, little girl. Thunk, thunk. What else?
I can't think of anything intelligent. I need a... I don't know. Let the Wookiee win. I fucking win.
A Wookiee doesn't pull his arms off.
Yeah. Size matters not. Look at me, judge me by my size, do you?
Well said, sir. I love that this is after, not before. Oh, fat guy.
You know
that was
what?
great.
I've never had a girl turn me down after she's seen my wiener. At that point, she figures she's already in. Just like when I saw that girl's vagina, and I'm like, I guess I gotta munch this shit.
It's like buying a...
Even though you might accidentally vomit in it.
Yeah. Dude, how would you feel if a chick wommed in your dick hole?
In my dick hole.
Like she was like, and then used your dick as a reverse straw.
In the dick hole. I bet it would burn.
I bet that, dude, expanding that shit that quickly?
I don't think it would go right in your pee hole.
I bet you could force some in.
Sure can. What's the next question?
Fucking Bob writes in, what charitable organizations would you like to be able to donate? Fucking Bob, first of all, this is a great question, but thank you for wording it as would you like to be able to?
I'm reading this as which charitable organization would we like to give away?
What? Oh, to donate like away to something else?
Yeah, that's the way I read this.
No, I'm reading it as be able to donate, as in like, if we had money, what charitable organization would we be happily to give our money to?
What charitable organization would you like to be able to donate? If he said donate to, he would have put 2 in there.
So, okay.
So which ones do we want to actually donate this? Donate, and you have to say who you're donating them to.
Okay, so I'm going to donate the Red Cross to the Salvation Army, and the Salvation Army is going to reject it. So then I'll give it away to Cripples for Christ. I don't know if that's a real thing or not, but I'd wear that shirt.
Should be. I'm going to donate the Westboro Baptist Church to Al Jazeera.
And then what happens?
Then they don't have the Constitution to back them up anymore.
And then he cuts her tits off and fucks the holes. All right.
Because that's, what Allah dictates.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you cut girls' tits off, you get 77 virgin wives.
Yeah. Hello, Akbar.
Hella Akbar, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
Toilet writes in, have you guys ever said something that seriously pissed the other off? Did it lead to a fight? This is a good question.
I don't know if I've been mad, I'm sure, but nothing that ever made me...
We've been mad at, like, things we've said.
But nothing, like, really ever lasted.
Well, right, I mean, the closest thing I could ever think of was, like, during sports. But that was because of, like, physical things. Like, you'd punch me in the back of the head, I'd get up and, like, tackle you or something.
Yeah.
And, like, that led to us being pissed at each other. But literally, I don't think it's ever lasted more than a couple hours. It was always like, hey, do you want to go get lunch?
Yes.
And then it just goes away.
Well, then we're guys, though.
Thank fucking God, dude. I don't think I could be a chick. I mean, I'd try with a mirror all night and day, but...
I don't know. I think I pissed you off once when I called you a rich boy.
Oh, that was, yeah. And you were super serious about it.
I didn't know it was going to make you mad. Just said it. That's probably the only... And that was... I don't know.
But that also went over a couple hours.
Yeah, it just goes away.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we should.
You want to have a knockdown, drag-out fight?
Yeah.
Shit's exhausting. I got shit to do.
I know, me too. I'm too busy to be mad.
I like being mad in the car because it's like a quick outburst thing. It's like, fucking cocksucker! And then I'm totally back to where I was. But I think if I don't say something, the shit really embeds itself into me and I hold that anger all day. So I think getting it out is really good. And I think that's something that guys are really good at, is that we can scream at each other and call each other fucking dickheads and pussies. And then it's out of our fucking system.
A girl waits to fucking shave one of your eyebrows off in your sleep.
Yeah, only girls do that.
Yeah, fat guy when he was younger and drunk.
So the only fights we ever had, like fights, were from physical altercations. And even then, like, I don't think you and I ever had like a real fight. Like during wrestling, I think was the closest. And Coach had to pull us apart, but.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. I'm sure there was a reason for it.
Well, it was just stupid shit. It's like you were grinding your forearm into the back of my head, and I got pissed off, and I probably pushed you into the wall or something.
It's funny afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. I think it's fucking hilarious.
It'd be funny. It'd be funny to be a fly on the wall and watch that. Look at those two fucking meatheads going at it.
Look at those fat fucks just pushing each other.
Dude, yeah, pretty much. Do you remember when we... I'm pretty sure... Yeah, didn't we have like a thing where we kept throwing each other?
Yeah.
Because our wrestling room was shaped like an L. And we kept fighting until we got by the skinny kids, and our thing was we wanted to throw one of us on top of a skinny kid.
They could take it. They're athletes.
Because we were given just a small area we were even allowed to wrestle at.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we would wrestle, it was usually junk that he would not fucking stop. I used to get so pissed off. But I mean, that's a good thing, though. No, it's not bad.
I didn't think so.
But we would like literally, like when we would wrestle, it's way larger than what the mat was. I mean,
yeah.
We would duke it out. Somebody's getting their head slammed into the wall, or.
But I remember, like, you and I used to plan it sometimes. Where it was like, dude, Pastori's over there.
We're gonna
We're gonna go throw ourselves on him.
We hurt somebody.
Oh, I don't remember that, but it's highly probable.
Yes, I think we did hurt somebody once, and then we felt bad for 5 minutes.
Yeah, we felt bad. Then we
wait.
drank ice.
I remember one kid hurt his neck, and I'm like, your neck's fine. And then they took him away in a stretcher.
That was you.
I felt really bad. I didn't hurt his neck.
No, but you came up to him and slapped him on the back of the head.
No, he was laying there, and I said, "Why are you laying down, you piece of shit?" He's like, "The coach told me to move here, not to move." And then I remember just shaking his head, saying, "No, it was his neck."
Yeah,
I remember shaking his head. I mean, like, "Yeah, shut up, big crybaby," because I had the big older brother bully thing, and then like 5 minutes later, they took him off on a stretcher with a neck brace. I felt a little bad. No.
I remember that, dude. I was like, "Oh, dude, you shook his neck.
You did that. He's dead now.
You killed a kid.
You broke some kid's knee."
And I became his friend 2 years later. Did I tell you about that?
Ooh.
Senior year of high school, we were playing football. I broke a kid's leg playing football. He was a running back. And 2 years later, he was at NIU with me.
Who was it?
Oh, fuck, I don't remember his name. It was from Naperville North.
Oh.
And he remembered me. I didn't remember him. And we got to talking. I was like, "Oh my God, dude, I broke your leg." And he's like, "Yeah, you did." And like it threw away his chances for college, and like he was out the rest of the season. And
sounds familiar.
Yeah, I know.
I still call the clicking noise my left ankle makes after you.
Oh, good morning, Junk. I see you don't want to function today.
Oh, that's just my ankle clicking. I don't give a shit. I fucking fuck football. I hated football.
I still do.
Yeah. Wait, what question are we on right now?
Dr. Awesome PhD writes in, "Can lesbians get mail order brides?"
If they can't, they sure as shit should.
Wow.
But only if we can watch.
Dude, that's like the most misogynistic bullshit I've ever heard.
Shut up. You know what you want to watch too.
Of course I do, but I'm not going to say it because then the chance will appear itself, and then they'll think back and said, "Junk, you never actually said this. Why don't you come into our bedroom?" And I'll be like,
Is that how that works?
Is that allowed?
I thought in this little show
like,
where we have our characters that was what my character was supposed to say.
Yeah, well, I'll come in and come on your back and run away like a Muppet with his arms flailing behind him. Woo! Wearing a clown suit. Curing cancer as
Curing
I come.
cancer in a clown suit.
We got 2 shirts this week, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking Bob writes in, "What one historical figure would you bring to the present day to show around?" Socrates is really up there on my list.
Why Socrates?
Because of Bill and Ted, because he was like the coolest, calmest one of the group. Socrates. But in all honesty, I would take Akira Kurosawa.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Granted, he didn't die too long ago. He died in 1998, but I would love to show him how far film has advanced in like the last, decade and a half.
That's right. I mean, it's completely... There's lots of big game changers have happened.
Right. So.
Big historical figure. Let's see. Would be a good one. I would have to say... Fuck. This thinking thing sucks.
God damn it, guys!
It's because there's so many different. I can think of a million of them to bring, but like I need a more specific. And be like from the very first human being. I'll bring them and fucking freak out. Or Marilyn Monroe, and I'll fucking cure my cancer dick. Just go ahead and fuck her too. Let's see. No, it's
Kick me in the junk and then I'll fuck you, cancer dog.
yeah, bro. Would be a good one. You know what? No, Thomas Jefferson. I'd bring him.
Oh,
I would bring Thomas Jefferson because I would like to hear his opinion on our state of affairs in America.
That's a fucking excellent suggestion.
And then I would cure him with my cancer dick.
And then run away like a clown. In a clown suit like a Muppet.
And he's like, but fat guy, I don't have cancer. And be like, shut up, Thomas Jefferson.
I'm curing you. Shut up, Thomas Jefferson. You're on a coin and a bill. Lord Brewmaster. Oh wait, I didn't answer mine. Yeah, I did. Kurosawa. Hey. Yeah. Lord Brewmaster Scott, what things has porn ruined for you?
My dick is like a quarter of the size of what it should be.
Dude, there are some girls out there who are honest when they say size doesn't matter. Okay? And the equivalent is...
And those girls are lying.
Well, no. But the equivalent is to guys who say boob size doesn't matter. And I think breast size is not a big deal. Like, I lived with a guy for a fucking year who only would fuck girls if they were size D or bigger.
And that was a pretty shallow douchebag.
He was a very shallow douchebag. But the girls he slept with were also shallow douchebags because he had a big dick. And that's all they fucking cared about. So, porn has ruined for me the mentality of the size of a penis. And how 9 to 12 inches is not only normal, but almost substandard.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
So it's a huge confidence killer.
Yeah, I'm going to get me a nice little Quaker chick that's never seen a wiener before and tell her I have the biggest one. That's what I'm doing. Some girl, when she's in the devil's playground, I'm going to be hanging out there in my clown suit, saving kids, and she'll think I'm all nice. She'll be like, that's the biggest cancer
stick
I've ever seen.
And then you got to get like a Guinness Book of World Records and then put a Post-it note in there and write in crayon says, biggest dick, fat guy, 4.3 inches.
I'll just draw it like the Crayola crayon right there. And then I'm going to fuck her right in the pee hole and it'll feel huge.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. And then run away like a Muppet.
No, I'm not running away.
No, you're just gonna
keep her pee hole.
And I'm just gonna stay
her like
there.
hell.
And she's gonna be like, "Let me go, fat guy. Let me go."
Your dick is so huge.
Your dick is so huge. I'm staying here. I'm gonna be your wife. Oh. Oh.
And then it'll be like the first time you saw a vagina. I'll set up the lighting where they'll be like, I'll just have like a reading light that'll shine on my ding dong.
You just gotta get one of those LED keychain things.
Yeah.
Oh.
She sees it. And because she's a Quaker, she doesn't even know what switches are. She doesn't have electricity. So when I have, no, actually, I'll tie the flashlight to my dick. It'll be a little flashlight, but it'll be tied to my dick. So literally, she'll think that light comes out of my cancer-saving dick.
Yeah.
Right before I fuck her in the pee hole.
Jesus is in your penis.
Sure is, sweetheart.
Start sucking it.
Yeah, start singing a hymn now.
Not only has the size of the penis thing been ruined by porn, but something that you said earlier and really resonates true is how easy it is to fuck. Now, granted, when you're in college, oh my God, dude, college is like the easiest time to get with women. I wish I knew how easy it was when I was younger in college. Like, I didn't get it until the very end of college, and I was like, oh my God, I could have been doing this the whole time. But everyone doesn't give a shit in college. But the thing that ruins it is that porn is everyone is DTF and down to get fucking dirty. It's like every girl will instantly blow you and then will let you come in her asshole. And that shit's not true. Only like 1 out of every 2 girls lets you come in her asshole.
Yeah. Goddamn porn.
Did you blank out for a second?
I did.
Okay.
I was thinking about porn.
I was jerking off to what you were saying, and
I did. I'm not wearing pants anymore.
Awesome. Lord Brewmaster Scott writes in and goes, "What's the best and worst thing to say after sex?" I would say the worst thing to say after sex is "go make me a sandwich."
The worst. I have AIDS is probably the worst thing to say after sex.
Oh, by the way,
the best thing to say is "thank you for the bacon," because that insinuates that she has already brought me bacon. That's mine.
I'm shy.
Or "thank you for the sandwich." You know what? If I ever get to have sex again, I'm gonna have a sandwich pre-made, and I'm gonna eat that sandwich after sex. And I'm gonna buy that sandwich today.
It's like a condom. You just keep it in your wallet.
Be like a wrapper on there. Why are you eating that moldy bread? I've been waiting for this, bitch. You want some? But
what is that,
FYI, you don't have cancer anymore.
I don't know why.
Is that because you've duct taped a lot? You've duct taped the flashlight to your little wiener?
Why is the flashlight?
Shut up, Quaker girl. Go churn me some butter.
Yeah. Okay, now something that really upsets me is that when guys say, "You should go make me a sandwich after sex," if you're good at what you do, she can't move. And if you're really good at what you do, you can still hide the body in time where no one will ever find her.
Dude, that reminds me of something I read on the interweb. And this might actually, you might, and this only works if you're a guy, that you might save somebody's life someday.
Sorry, half of our listeners.
You might save, like, it's all of them. Women don't listen to this. There was if you're a guy, and that doesn't matter, it could be a guy or a girl. If you see somebody standing up on a bridge, or on top of a building, or out of a windowsill, and they're about to jump, there's something you can easily say to them to save their life. What would you say to them, Junk?
To save their life?
To save their life.
Well, it doesn't really work for me because there's nothing I can do besides I'm going to rape your corpse.
That's exactly it. Did you read that too?
No!
What you do is you tell them, hey,
start
before
rubbing
you jump,
your crotch, jump.
Before they jump, say, well, you want to fuck before you jump? And two things will happen. They'll even 9 times out of 10, they'll probably say no. But if they do, no, they won't say yes. Pretty much. As soon as they say no, immediately turn around and go away. And then all you have to do is say to them, well, I'm gonna hurry up and get downstairs because I want you to still be warm by the time I get down there.
Have you ever read Sexy Losers?
That's me.
It's a webcomic.
No.
Sexy Losers is a webcomic that is long and gone. I mean, you can still find the old ones online, but they haven't been making new ones in fucking years. I think the last one that came out was like 2005. But they're really fucking funny and dirty as shit. It follows like 6 different stories. One's a bukkake queen. One's a guy who will only fuck corpses. One's a girl who kills herself and falls in love with this guy who keeps fucking her dead body. Like, they're really fucking gross, but that's one of the jokes. That's one of the comic strips, is this girl's about to jump off a cliff and a guy's like, hey, do you want to fuck first?
I think it would work.
I'm trying to find it, but I don't think I will in time.
Because the thought of them, if you make it serious enough, where they're like, you're going to fuck my corpse. You're going to fuck my pee hole corpse. And sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if you're dead, my cancer wiener won't be able to save you. It's not going to work.
Here you go. Linking it to you now.
Do it.
There you go.
We gotta put that on the book page.
I will. I'm grabbing it now.
Do it. I'm not talking. Your wiener? What are we talking about?
Of course I am.
Okay. Next question.
God bless you, America.
Okay. What's the next question?
I don't know.
Where are we at? Where are we
I'm
at
too
here?
busy jerking off.
The last song you listened to is this is from Brewmaster Scott. The last song you listened to is now your signature sex move. What would it be?
Yes, I got this one.
What is it?
I am not shitting. The last song that was listening to when I pulled up in my car right before I ran down here to do the podcast was "Fuck Until You Love Me." Oh, fuck until you love me. Fuck until you love me. So that's my special move.
I'm a little jealous of your special move.
Ladies do not like junk, but they love being fucked to death because they just refuse to love me.
Death by Bunga Bunga.
Bunga.
Mine. Fuck, what was it? There was a video that I watched. Hold on. Stand by because this is good podcasting.
I love podcasting.
I do too. Who is that fighter guy? His name is. He's Russian. He's a Russian fighter.
Rocky 3?
Yeah. No. Yeah, there he is. Fedor Emelianenko. I don't know. Like, I clicked on a link. There was a song on there. And I think it was a good song. Hold on. Stand by. Fuck. I can't think of anything. I want to know what my last song was. Oh, you know, I since I don't remember.
Is it Tears in Heaven?
No. Actually, the last song I listened to, the last full song I listened to was Family Reunion by Woodbox Gang.
Ew.
Yeah, it's actually a really good song.
Yeah, but isn't that called Taboo?
No,
There's a whole film series of it. Are you looking up Taboo? It's called incest porn.
Incest porn, you say? Hold on, I'll send you a link to the Woodbox Gang one. I think it's quite fitting. Oh, I'm sorry, Family Night.
And yes, it feels all right because it's family night. Oh, what a night. Okay.
All right, this is my We'll put a link to this. Family Night's really good. Stand by, sir.
I'm standing by, god damn it.
Sexy losers. We'll just put it up there. Family Night. It's pretty much about fucking mommy and daddy and girls and boys. With my cancer dick. All right, what's the next question?
Yeah.
This is going way too long.
Way too long. Mail order brides already did. Last song, Lord Mr. Scott. Would you rather of the week?
The would you rather of the week is: would you rather have an ingrown hair on the inside of your nostril or an ingrown hair on your testicles? Have you ever had one on your balls?
Okay, he's saying testicles, not scrotum.
I'm gonna say I've had one on my nostril and it fucking sucks, but I've never had one down there and I'm worried. So I'll take one for the team and get one on the old nostril and keep the boys safe.
Dude, yeah, because if it was on my my testicles, that would be hell. Like fucking hell. But
hair growing out of your actual testicle.
Yeah, like testicle.
Not on your ball sack.
Not the sack. Testicle.
Well, that was an easy one. But, Professor Scott writes in and says, 2 for Tuesday. The second would you rather of the week is, would you rather give up masturbation as a whole or be forced to have pine cone hands while doing it for the rest of your life?
This is a no-brainer.
Let's hear it.
I do the pine cones.
I would do the pine cones too. There's no way you can give that shit up.
Nope, that is my sex life.
Yeah, me too.
That
You'll
is-
figure out how to jerk off with pine cone hands. It's no big deal.
Dude, there's other ways around it. You got the crook of your elbow, which works awesome if you can flex
I would
it down
get flexible.
there. You can fucking use oven mitts. There's pocket rocket pussies. There's all this cool stuff that you can do, but I'm not giving it up. I mean, what else would I do from 11 to 1 every day?
That's a long time.
I got shit to do.
That's what you do. For the people that don't do drugs, they jerk off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you need a little mini vacation. You're like, and you don't have to pay for it.
It is like the greatest mini vacation there is. It's like one of those things where you just like, I don't want to do this right now.
Well, people that have done heroin say that it's better than sex because you're just having like an orgasm for like a half hour.
So does that mean we're gonna jerk each other off? What's going on here?
Yeah, but we're gonna have to have pine cone hands. I'm totally shoving I'm gonna jerk off with one hand and shove my pine cone hand up your butt.
To cure my cancer?
Yeah, you got cancer.
No, just to fuck you up the butt.
Yeah, and I know you like it when I'm wearing a clown suit.
Dude, I gotta find a clip of Kermit run away to like. I know like half the people listening, all like 3 of them, are going, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then like,
when Kermit says "Yay!" and his arms just flail.
Yeah, and they just like fucking flail as he runs. Oh my god.
Token writes in and says, if you could have a miniature dinosaur as a pet, what kind would you have, and what would you train it to do?
I've actually done research on velociraptors in the past month.
They're small.
They are tiny and they're bird-like, so that's like automatically kicks them out. I would want a triceratops.
I thought that too, because actually Triceratops is my favorite when I was younger.
Mine too.
But I mean, it's kind of just like a dinosaur. It's like a cow.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it was. It means it tastes delicious. I mean, if it's a giant turkey, I mean, a turkey is a dinosaur. So, dude, T-Rexes had it made, dude. Everything tasted like chicken.
Delicious dino chicken.
Well, he says, what miniature dinosaur would you have? You know what? I would not get one. I would get a pair of those dinosaurs that had bony heads and then banged into each other all the time. Just watch them bang around. And I'd drink beer and just watch them fuck around.
Hey, don't bang your head against each other.
Look at them go. I don't know how big they were.
Do my taxes for me.
Do my taxes for me.
Go to Texas with me.
Save my cancer. Okay.
Baroness Brewmaster.
Lordess Brewmaster.
Lordess, that's even better. I'll write that one. I like Baroness, but okay.
No, actually, well, Lordess works.
Okay.
Which one do you want? No, whatever you're going with. They both work for me.
Mrs. Brewmaster Scott, what do you want? You want the Baroness or Lordess?
Yes.
Okay. So Mrs. Brewmaster Scott writes in.
Mrs. Brewmaster Scott writes in and says, what was your favorite food from your childhood? Fucking like handfuls of sugar. Like, if you're talking childhood, handfuls of sugar. I used to eat handfuls of powdered sugar, handfuls of granulated sugar. I would eat the icing and throw the cake away. I would eat sugar, confectionery sugar. That would have been my favorite thing. Now I can't even eat this shit anymore. I hate sugar now. Every once in a while I can eat it. You know, I'm not a huge fan of it, though.
All right, mine was pancakes with sugar on top. And I don't mean just like lightly sprinkled, but so much sugar that you couldn't see the pancakes.
Yeah, dude. Everything was better with handfuls of sugar.
Well, including your mouth.
Dude, I remember my parents getting us like the crummy cornflakes and shit and just dumping cereal in there until the milk was a syrup at the bottom.
Oh,
and eating all glorious of it. What's that?
That sounds disgusting.
It was so good.
I'm going to cure your sugar cereal with my cancer stick.
And then that's when somebody cured me of cancer.
Oh. With his cancer stick. You thought it was sugar.
Yeah.
It was just granulated cum.
It was a pixie stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, pixie sticks. Well, we've just kind of we could turn it into a taffy treat or into a particular, we can send it through a mold and make it this color or this color. And then one guy's like, "Wait, I have an idea. Let's just sell them the sugar in a tube."
Well, what do you mean, Bob? We're supposed to like make it into like something like actually edible.
You know what? Yeah, exactly. You know what I always thought of? Remember when they used to have cancer? Cancer. Man, I might as well be the cigarette, the powdered
The candy
sugar cigarettes.
Yeah.
And dude, because they came out in the late '80s, and cocaine was really huge at the time. Dude, Pixie Stick showed up right when cocaine was real big.
I never thought about that.
Dude, how many people? You had to have snorted Pixie Sticks. Everybody.
I never snorted them because I was too afraid.
I tried it. It just hurts like hell. That's all it does.
Yeah. I put Bengay up my nose via you.
You put Benny-Deho up your nose?
You put Bengay up my nose.
I remember. That was hilarious.
That was great. But you know what other food I really loved? Like, I really loved?
Huh.
They got the chicken that I like. We're having Chick-fil-A tonight. 'Cause I'll be kissing boys alright. We're doing Chick-fil-A tonight. Yeah, yeah.
I like my chicken like I like my dick. Fills up my hand, juicy and thick. Gotta reach around just to handle it. Take a big bite 'cause it's so delicious. And I meet all my boys down at Chick-fil-A. My mouth's all full, nothing to say. Just swallowing loads of meat like every day. A little pineapple for the aftertaste. However it comes, crispy or grilled, I savor the flavor, my hole is filled. White or dark, just make it juicy. Reciprocate, make sure you juice me. Chicken at noon, chicken at sunrise. Chicken with sexy, hot young guys. The gayest restaurant in any town. For chicken addicts, come on
they got
down.
The chicken that I like. I need some Chick-fil-A tonight. 'Cause I'll be kissing boys all night. And it fills me up so nice. Yeah, yeah.
'Cause I love chicken and I love dick. 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 'Cause I love chicken and I love dick. 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 Every day it's my first meal. Roasting up top in filet oatmeal. Praise the Lord for waffle fries. Covered in sauce like I'm covered by guys. And I can't understand their intolerance. 'Cause their whole menu is gay as shit. 6 different ways to have a cock sandwich. Hit it in a group, you can always switch. Cock breast plain, cock breast spicy. Let that pickle tickle your tongue so nicely. It's heaven, I stay all day. Free Wi-Fi for porn that's gay. The employees here couldn't be kinder. And every single table has a match on Grindr. So everybody put your hands up high if you want to eat chicken and blow some
they got
guys.
the chicken that I like. I need some Chick-fil-A tonight. 'Cause I'll be kissing boys all night. And it fills me up so nice. Yeah, yeah.
'Cause I love chicken and I love dick. 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 'Cause I love chicken and I love dick. 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 What? I love it. Now I'm normally straight, but one swallow of Chick-fil-A's hot meat and I crave a hot man. And every time I see a hot man, I crave me some Chick-fil-A. And I think that just might be their secret agenda. And I think I like the way that agenda tastes. And I think that's exactly what Dan Cathy wants when he puts his meat inside the mouths of men across America.
They got the chicken that I like. I need some Chick-fil-A tonight. 'Cause I'll be kissing boys all night. And it fills me up so nice. They got the chicken that I like. I need some Chick-fil-A tonight. 'Cause I'll be kissing boys all night. And it fills me up so nice. Yeah, yeah.
And if you're still hungry, I hear they got better chicken over at KFC.
That works. I didn't know it was the end of the show.